federal employees are required to list their accomplishments from the previous week or face termination. What are we calling this? I mean, we came up with the deferred resignation. We called it the DRP, the deferred resignation program. Do we even have a name for this yet? Will the Fed come up with an acronym? I sure hope so. And I hope it's an amusing one. And I hope we can all take this tongue to cheek. I know it's, the times are stressful and they lack proper communication and proper respect. So what do we want to call it? Was it, I thought it was 5 accomplishments. I thought that's what I had heard and read, but now I'm not even sure. So the president supports Musk's ultimatum, calling it genius. Conflicting guidance from the president's own administration has been around, though. OPM states that the email response is voluntary. There's been confusion among agencies. Like today, I'm going to tell you that I talked to somebody from DCMA. They deal with Department of Defense contracts and contractors. I talked with different ones from Department of Navy and from the Air Force just today. And they said, our agency said, don't respond to that email. But one of the gentlemen from the Navy said, but Charles, I felt like I needed to respond. So I responded anyway. Even though my agency told me don't respond, the base where he worked, they said, just hold on. We don't know what the repercussions are on this, and we are not sure if you should be responding or not. I've heard the Pentagon said, don't respond. What's this? The Department of Health and Human Services instructed employees to respond, then they retracted. Finally, clarifying responses are optional, but should be cautious. Some agencies, including the Treasury, stated responding is mandatory. Elon Musk had a firm stance on this. He reiterated on social media that failure to respond to a second email will lead to termination. Wow. Trump's administration is pursuing cuts to the federal workforce. We all know that. And there's been some backlash naturally against Musk and these federal initiatives. HUD was investigating a controversial display involving Musk and Trump. I don't know. We could dig deeper in there. Town halls show high tension among constituents regarding federal employment issues. Look, everybody's stressed, right? An overnight memo indicates agencies will determine actions against employees who do not respond. So now the agency can determine what the response will be. And now IRS leadership looks like it's going to change. There are reports that the acting commissioner of the IRS may resign amid ongoing tax season pressures. Wow. Okay, so do you respond? Don't you respond? Let me go back to that employee of the Navy who's real close to here, one of the Navy bases. In Southern California, there's gobs of Department of Defense bases. And I get it, folks. I do. His agency told him not to respond, but the email's threatening. It says, if you don't respond with points that you accomplished, how did it go now? The wording was, list your accomplishments for the previous week. Now, I've heard you can make it soft and it doesn't have to be specifics because there's a lot of sensitive information that a lot of you have to deal with. And so you don't necessarily want to list those things that you accomplished, but you have to say in generalities, I had a meeting. So I get why he felt obligated to answer to the email because it's threatening. It says, if you don't, we're going to launch you and you're going to be terminated. I wish I had an answer. Have fun with it if you can, but I doubt you can. And if your agency is giving you instruction not to respond, save the emails. That's what I would say. Save the emails so you have something to back you. And then you can go forward. Look, if you want help, because that's really what you'd need. I had several people today tell me, I'm done, Charles. I'm through. I don't need this anymore. One had 35 years of service, one had 37, and one has 21 and a half. And they all said the same thing. Said, I just don't need this anymore. Then by all means, put a plan in place and get some help, professional help. Look, your benefits, let's say you go to GRB and you can get your benefits created for you. You can see how much your pension's going to be, the gross, even how much it'll be after survivor benefit. But you don't know how to mate it with TSP, and you don't know how to put it into a practical plan that includes eliminating taxes in your retirement savings, that includes your income lasting and your money lasting as long as you do, and testing it to see that. Now, if you need help with that, where you meld your federal benefits in with your plan for retirement, a written retirement income plan, then text us 949-359-5100. Just text your name and your email. When I say your name, that's your first and your last name, and then your email to 949-359-5100, and we'll help you. We will reach out to you, and you'll get a 15-minute phone call on my calendar. We look forward to doing whatever we can for you. Our whole team is designed to help you, and it's right there and ready for you. Okay, thank you for your patience through this turmoil, and keep your head held high. You've done the right thing all this time. We'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye now.